guys, Ed McLaughlin here. And I know you're probably asking yourself, what is Ed McLaughlin going to teach me in the kitchen today that I don't know? Because you guys are incredibly sharp, but tonight I'm going to teach you a special tip and secret on how to create a delicious dessert for your family and your kids that they're going to absolutely love. And truth be told, it's not only a dessert, it's good for a full meal. I had one for lunch today and it was delicious. So we start by taking the bowls and let's go ahead and put them in the freezer. And while we're in the freezer, we're gonna get out some pre-washed grapes that are frozen and pure acai. And this stuff, acai, antioxidant superfood, alone, not so good, kind of bitter. Grapes, put it together, haha, it's like heaven in your mouth, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. So, it was a great task for the kids. I had them wash all the grapes, and then I had them pick them off the stems, and we put them in bags. And so what we're going to do is we're going to dump some grapes in here. Okay. So we use a fair amount of grapes, a little bit more. And the hard part on the grapes is that, and this whole concoction is, you've got to have like a really high-powered blender. And we've got a pretty good one, but we kind of need a more high-powered one. So, note to self, future, get a more higher-powered blender. All right, so we're going to open the acai roots, and this is just a little puree pack. We get these at Whole Foods. Super good. It's pure acai roots directly from the Amazon, organic, unsweetened, nothing in here that's bad for you. As I said earlier, super antioxidant. So I'm just going to go take these, I'm going to run them under some water, soften them up a little bit, and then my little trick is I take it on the corner of the sink or the granite and crack it. Same thing here, crack it. So we've just taken that and sliced it into a couple of pieces. Trick. Whoop, whoop. Break. And then we just squeeze it in there. Look at that. Comes out, nice little pieces, already pre-broken, totally good stuff. You can try it if you want to, just like that. You can try a piece. You're going to find that, at least I found, it was a little bitter. Not the greatest thing in the world, but so anyway. Squeeze that in there. And then we take our blender, pop that on there. You make sure you got a lid. My lid is over here. And this is the hard part. Okay, so we just turned this off. So we blended it for probably about 4 or 5 minutes. Again, high flour blender if you got a Vitamix. Crank that bad boy up and you're going to start watching it spin and turn and do its magic. But what we've just done is gotten just a really creamy consistency of basically making ice cream with grapes and acai puree. And so now comes the fun part, right? So now we got to go get those bowls that we put in the freezer when we first started it, and then we get to make the meal. So let's go do that. All right, cold bowls. And then we're going to start doing some toppings as well. So, take that there. Oh, so yummy. Look at that. Pure goodness right here. Try to contain yourself from eating this thing or licking off the spatula because it's good. This is something the kids can get into, right? I mean, they can get into blending and making ice cream and seeing what it is, and it's not, you know, such a traditional ice cream of you know, 31 flavors or Yogurtland or any of that stuff, but it doesn't have all the sugar in it, and it's actually antioxidant, and it's super duper good for you. So enjoy it. I mean, make this thing up. Again, I had it for lunch, and I thought it was so good, I just had to make another one for the kids tonight. And for the biggest kid of all in our household, that would be my wife, because she likes her sweets. All right, just trying to get all the last little bits of goodness out of there. And so this is my wife's. All right, let's take some of this. Oops, there's a big chunk of acai that got in that one. That didn't get cut up, so I'll make that one mine. All right. All right, so here we go. We got the acai there with the grapes combination. The grapes, just the balance of the grapes, just sort of balance it out and unsweeten it. And then so what we're going to do is we're going to take this spoon, maybe a different spoon. And we got a little bit of a kitchen knife, and so I've just taken a papaya, and this is a half of one. So I'm going to take out those seeds there real quick. And you know, I don't know about you, I've never been a big fan of papaya. It goes really good. Love it. And this, now if you ask me to eat the papaya sort of just plain, I'd sort of struggle with it. But that's me. This one's a juicy papaya. Pretty good. If you live in the tropics, and you're like in heaven, right? Because these like grow in your backyard. Us on the mainland, we got this is my papaya scooping technique. I try just to get little bits out of the papaya as much as I possibly can. And then use a knife, cut through the second one. Scoop out the seeds here. Try to leave as much flesh as we possibly can as little seeds roll off the breadboard. The seeds look sort of funny. I wonder if anybody's ever eaten the seeds. So let's scoop some papaya into that one here. Oops, that one fell on the counter. Good thing it's a clean counter. Put that over there. So you can make through, like this could be, seriously, like this whole meal could be a full-on lunch for somebody if they really wanted to go after it. All it is fruits and berries, and we're going to throw some other good stuff on here. That one over there. And take this one out. There. We'll do another scoop right here. And there. Okay, so shredded unsweetened coconut, pure organic coconut. We're going to just sprinkle that on there. Okay, give it a little bit of coconutty-ness to it. Make a little mess on the counter. Looks like it's snowing. Pure, back to nature granola. This gives it a really, really nice crunch to it. Okay. So we got the good stuff going right over here. And we're going to take that and sprinkle it over there. And, you know, go ahead and mix whatever stuff you want in there. You know, I mean, you got a cereal that you really like, or something that's going to give it some crunch. Go for it. It's your concoction. I'm just making it the way that I make it. And then the super duper special secret ingredient. So we all know that that they say that dark chocolate, good for us, right? We should all have dark chocolate a day. What they really mean is that dark chocolate, pure cacao, is good for us, right? We should have a little bit of this every single day, but you don't want to eat this stuff plain, because this is the chocolate, the pure chocolate, without all the sugar, without all the additives that they put into chocolate that then make it good for our heart but bad for our body. And so this is just pure chocolate, but when you put it in and you just sprinkle sprinkle, and you put some on there, and then you mix it all up. What ends up happening is you mix it all in there, it gives a nice little crunch. The bitterness is taken out by the sweetness of the acai and the grapes, and voila. So, get in there, mix it up, you know, stir it around to how you best want it. Cut up your papaya, your fruit. You can use bananas if you want to. But mix it up, and then go dig in and enjoy. So I'm going to call the kids and my sweet tooth and my sweetheart of a wife, and we're going to enjoy a nice acai bowl together. Just enjoy after a second. Oh gosh, so good. All right, see you guys. Have a good one.